Creative 605 Studio, a studio for you.
Are you listening?
We're just here to kind of help try to make people's dreams come true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Artist, the musician, photography. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Kachikian of Black Hills Regional Eye Institute. He specializes in keratoconus, LASIK, laser, and cataract surgery. To learn more about procedures and surgeries, head on over to youtube.com/SteveKMD1, where Dr. K talks to patients and doctors about procedures and any questions that you might have. To set up an appointment with Dr. K, go to stevekmd.com, or you can contact Dr. Kachikian at 605-203-4256. All right. I don't know what camera to look at. We got you guys here. That one is all of us. That one's you guys and us.
All right.
This one right here is you three.
All right.
Yeah.
So special.
Welcome, Black Hills. We're here at FLYT. Party Town, Deadwood. Sitting here with IVvory&KeyZ.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us.
From Spearfish, right?
Yes, sir.
And then Camp Comfort, some of the boys. We're missing.
How's it going?
We're missing a couple. And then we have Aftin.
Hello.
What's your job title here at FLYT?
Marketing manager.
Party host.
Extraordinaire.
She's killing it so far.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you guys went to Spearfish, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So you guys went to college.
We did. I'm actually still finishing up. I got like 2 semesters left. Messed around too much, I guess. But
What are you going to school for, man?
I'm doing general studies right now, and I was doing mass comm for longest, and I was trying to double minor, and it's just never been my thing. So I figured just do a easier major, very broad, so I can get into whatever I want, and then finish up as quick as I can.
So what do you want to do?
Music.
I think everybody goes to
I think
college.
that's the going.
As soon as they go to college, they end up like finding something else, like their real passion, and they
Yep.
start going for it. They just get sick of whatever they're doing
Oh yeah.
and thinking about doing it forever. You're like, really? This is my life?
Oh, Cass Haley just liked our Facebook page. Shout out. That's cool.
Right on. It is wintertime. What are some of the ways that you guys beat that seasonal depression here in the Black Hills?
Well, I'm on a strict vitamin diet. I take supplements, vitamins A, B, C, and D. They all come in pill forms, and I just pop them in the morning, every morning before work. So
I drink.
Yep. I was gonna say, I don't think you can beat it. I think you just gotta embrace it. I think you gotta
Socialize
embrace
it.
it.
Real, dude.
Yeah.
I think getting out and socializing really helps.
Absolutely.
It's funny because when I was younger, like I loved the winter and everything, but like now that I'm older, like it's seasonal depression is real.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It is.
It's a crappy day out, like the weather's terrible, and then the next day it's nice out, and I'm just like, life is good. I forgot how good life was.
Yeah.
And then it's amazing again.
Staying inside in those 4 walls, like that whole time during a storm, it will kind of drive you a little anxiety.
4-wheel drive, dude. I was all over the place during that stuff.
Yeah, and if you have a 2-wheel drive, you're kind of screwed. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
You lose Wi-Fi, your life is over. Oh, yeah.
Downloading all the movies.
Yeah, well, you're gonna better do it before your power goes out.
I got downloadable.
Especially if you live in the valley.
Well, all the streaming services have the downloadable now, but no one does it until then. They're like, the storm
Wi-Fi's
hits
gonna
and
go
they're
out.
out of Wi-Fi. Yeah, they're like, I should have downloaded it. And they're like, oh, it won't happen again.
Yeah. December 27th, 28th here at FLYT, we're gonna have a party called Decades,
Yeah.
and the you guys are gonna be playing Camp Comfort right here on this stage. Actually, yep.
This very
gonna be
spot.
thrown down. Hell yeah.
It'll be fun. We've played here 3 times now, and every time it's a better turnout, and we have a lot of fun.
What's your favorite town to go party in? Like here in the Black Hills, all over.
I try to stay out of Deadwood because I always Deadwood beats me every time.
Yeah.
Dude,
I leave defeated.
tell us a Deadwood story, Kevin.
No, we don't have that
I've heard
kind of
like
time.
4. Yeah, they all take like an hour each. So.
What about you guys? What's your favorite town to party in the Black Hills?
I don't know if I have one, man. Obviously,
Rapid.
we went to college in Spearfish, so that's where most of my partying took place. But Deadwood's fun too. Rapid's fun too. It's all a good time as long as you're with the right people, I would say. So.
For sure.
I see.
But you know you're all supposed to be saying right now.
Yeah.
At Cadillac Jacks.
Cadillac
in
Jacks, of
Deadwood.
course. Oh, I
That's my
thought
favorite
that was a
place to
given.
party.
That was a given. Yeah, that's an obvious answer. I thought we were talking other than the obvious, but
No, I like
course.
Deadwood, man. Getting away
Yes.
from Rapid for a minute, just to party and let loose. And I mean, you know,
And
gamble.
Deadwood parties are always the dopest parties too. Seriously, every time. Once again, crazy stories come out of all of them, but it's always worth it.
We got time, bro.
That is so true.
Kevin is gonna party in Deadwood tonight, so him telling you that he shouldn't is
Dang, I'm missing out. I gotta work tomorrow in Deadwood.
It's gonna be a good time.
Santa Claus will be fun.
What's the biggest struggle of being a musician here in the Black Hills?
I'll let you guys take that one first, man. You guys been doing this longer than I have. So.
I think everybody has their struggles, but what's a
Yeah.
musician struggle?
You know, there's not a lot of venues to play, so trying to keep a crowd coming out to the same place you're playing over and over, you know, every week. I've done house gigs where I'm at one place on a Thursday every week, you know, but just trying to keep things different and writing new songs just to get people to come out and see you, even if they've seen you before, time after time again.
Yeah. Trying to have that variety more than like the radio stations around here, and it is hard with the kind of the venues. We have probably like 4 good ones, maybe, and bigger cities have a lot. We got that Custer
Yeah.
Beacon,
Right.
Cave Collective, which kind of is in a bar, so it kind of defeats the purpose of having dance and stuff.
Yeah, still a cool place, though.
Yeah, FLYT, 445.
445 around.
Hey, Cam.
Hey, Camp.
And I mean, Johnny's right about all that, and it's actually crazy because the fan base that does keep following us around is incredible, and to be able to even play as much as we do and still have the crowds we do is crazy. But another thing is like when you're treating it as a job, and it is work still, you know what I mean? Yeah, we love this, but it is work. So when you treat it as a job, you gotta like keep work, and you don't always have it. So you know, Johnny just started working at Haggerty's again. Shut up. You know what I mean? We gotta have jobs too. So,
buy a guitar.
hopefully, eventually, the music is the thing that we do.
If we had enough venues around here, it'd probably be a little easier to
Yeah.
full-time that. Yeah, absolutely. What about you guys? I want to hear a little bit. I mean, you guys are just starting too, so you gotta have some struggles.
Well, that's what's crazy though is I'm just starting. I'm the first one that kind of just started the music thing. Like 8 months ago was about the first time I ever put a song out. With him was the first song I ever put a song out. He's been doing this since he was like 13.
Yeah, I've been
12,
doing
I
this
don't
since
know, yeah.
forever. Last I can remember.
He had his own thing going when he came here to Spearfish in like 2010, and he was playing shows in Spearfish that whole time. But then he left for Arizona for a couple years, came back, and we were playing football at BH together. So that's how we met. And then, yeah, once we both finished up, we were just like, it's time to do this, man. Like, let's figure it out. But to answer your question, I think the hardest thing for us being a hip hop group is just there's not a lot of diversity. Like, there's not a lot of
There
like,
isn't,
you
especially
know,
for hip
yeah,
hop.
like in the Black Hills, like there's just not a lot of I don't know. You got your one base like kind of taste. Yeah, it's like what everyone likes.
It is
and
true.
then-
Kind of, a lot of it around here is folk and reggae, and there's a lot of that. I mean, like Lost Cabin has shows all the time that has those shows, and
Yep.
Boot Camp, and it's kind of that same genre, but it is good to. I mean, collaboration with a hip hop band, that'd be rad.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And the nice thing is, like, the one thing I will say is, in 2019, like, you could be from Alaska and still make it in the music industry because of the internet. Like, the internet and social media and all that stuff can put you out there in an instant. So,
It really depends on how devoted you are too, because
Yeah.
it is work putting in that social media. It is a lot of work doing that. Like
Yeah.
anybody that does that, putting your music out there, updating your webpage, doing things on Instagram and Facebook. There's so many to manage, and it's like you get drained.
Yeah.
Some people hate it.
Honestly,
Yes.
I think it's all about the experience. From being on my side of things, where I'm booking something in this venue, which really wasn't happening before I started. I think it's just about when you show up, you want to give your audience this most amazing experience, and when they feel like you care about the experience that they're having, they're going to come back again and again and again and again. Because you are never going to be able to provide the same show you did. Even if you sing the same song, it's not going to be the same experience
Right.
the second time you hear it, live especially. I mean, on the radio, you hear the same music, and it sounds the same. You get the same experience from it. But live's a whole different beast, and I love it.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point.
Absolutely.
Live shows are huge, and then to reach your guys' point as well, one of the things that make shows so difficult is you spend so much time making a track, and you decide which beat, or you make the beat, and then you get the lyrics right, and a month later you have a masterpiece, but all the other songs in that set are the same songs you played in the last set. So it's like you really got to kind of recreate yourself every set, or the most opportunities you get. So when you do draw those crowds that are committed and they come back and tell a friend, then it's not even though the experience can change, it's not the same set list in the same order,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah, we've watched, Camp Comfort's been here 3 times now. And you'll see one song just like evolve into something not completely different, but just becoming more beautiful as you get to play around with the sounds and each other as artists. It's really cool to watch from an audience. I'm no musician, obviously, but I'm a fantastic audience. So, you gotta have that.
yeah.
But being able to watch it just kind of turn into something different, and it's really beautiful to watch. From an artistic standpoint.
But I think everybody is kind of like going up to Deadwood, expensive. But it's not bad nowadays.
But we have the things like the yard glasses and the fish bowls and that thing. Like, you can, for $12, you get a yard glass, which is
Let me grab some of those.
a good amount of alcohol, I feel like,
Oh, yeah.
for most people. And it isn't expensive. I think it's like $12 for one of those. And the drinks are super reasonably priced up here.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's about creating an experience for guests. It's not about that here for us anyways. So
Kind of a long shot, what some people would express as expensive or spendy.
Right.
If you come here and you get the room, and then you expect to put $300 on a table, and you're hoping you can double, and then you end up going home $700 short, then yeah, it was expensive,
Yeah.
but you should have probably planned your trip a little different. You know what I mean? And
that's why they call it gambling.
right, exactly. But really, yeah, I agree. It's reasonably priced, and it's a good time. And Deadwood always turns up, especially for like pub crawls, and when all of the hills come together in Deadwood, it's a sight.
Yep.
These are cool, man. These are the.
Yeah.
Oh, those are badass.
Yeah.
Maybe we should see what they look like with something in it.
Yeah, we should.
We should just see.
We get some service over here,
Yeah.
please.
I would never use one, but
For,
Like walk up to a girl, you're like, hey, baby,
yeah, exactly.
check this out.
we had the fish bowls for the freak show, for the freak night up here, and they were so fun. People were carrying it around. It's like,
This is spill proof, which I really like because
absolutely. It's
Yeah,
like
you-
a sippy cup for
I was gonna
adults.
say, it's an
Carry a
adult
glass.
sippy cup.
Back to
Yeah.
the dad jokes.
Yeah.
Funny
Hey, I
story.
circled back.
There we go. No, these are really cool. I would drink out of one of those one time.
I want to know where you get those straws.
It's
those are the
so
longest
fun.
straws I've ever seen in
Holy
my life.
shit.
And like I
Shit.
said, like it's so fun. You walk just carrying them through the casino. People are like, "Where's their party?
Right.
Let's party." They're fun.
They're refurbished glow sticks.
Hey, reduce
reduce,
yeah.
Sorry, we're sharing a brain and a mic.
That's rad. Look at that. Just wake up in the morning and it's hanging by the side of your bed.
Share with a friend.
I just like taking shots.
You?
My guy,
Yeah.
my dog. That's where I'm at.
I'm 26, all right? I take shots and then I drink beers in between.
Yep.
Shot in a beer. Shot in a beer.
Exactly.
What about you guys? What's your favorite shots?
Oof. Rumplemans.
Oh my God!
Rumplemans.
What about you guys?
We made a song
What's your favorite
about it.
shots?
I puke
Jameson?
Rumplemints every time.
What?
Jameson.
Jameson?
Jameson for days, yes.
I'm telling you right now, man. He put me on the
Tequila
Rumplemans.
all day.
Oh, tequila's good.
I can get down
Tequila's
with
good.
Rumplemans,
Wow, I want some good tequila.
Tequila's good. But Rumplemans is 100 proof, 50%. You can go to a gas station and get a shooter for like
And
$1.
you're still minty fresh.
Yes, and then you smell good. So
Yo,
I think that's the way to go.
quick anecdote. I had a buddy that did security at this bar. Not gonna name any names, obviously, but he would get like free shots from people, from the bartenders or whatever, and then go to the bathroom and like hook me up with them and like leave half of it or like get like a cup of it, and it was always
find friends like
Rumplemans.
that?
And one time I was in there and it smelled like a bathroom, of course, duh. But like I'm in there and I smell bathroom, and then I have this big cup of Rumplemans and I'm like trying to chug it down, and like with all of that mix, I'm just like. Oh, like that was the first drink I had of the night too, and I just like my stomach starts grumbling. I had to like race outside to the front, and like I puked all over the sidewalk. And since then, I will never drink Rumplemans again.
Weren't you in the bathroom?
No.
Well,
Yeah,
I came out. Okay,
Okay.
sorry. I missed an in between part there. All right. I came out of the bathroom and like tried to sit at the table with people I was with, but then I was just like, oh,
He was
and
already
like
messed
the
up so
sidewalk
bad.
was closer than the bathroom from where I came. So.
I was next to a toilet and I just ran outside.
I didn't know what to do.
It's all good.
Look, I missed part of the story.
That's an even better story, man.
But he could like edit it together though.
I didn't want to ruin the nice bathroom.
He's gonna put like a
That's not
screen
good.
of Conger next to the toilet and then run it outside. Yeah, you guys are playing New Year's.
Oh yeah.
And for the decades party, we're saying goodbye to the 2010s. Goodbye to the 10 years.
It's gonna be so fun. I'm
Welcome
super excited.
2020.
Yeah.
Right, are you
It's
guys
crazy, man.
Are you guys gonna do like?
So what is the afterward? It's just whatever decade you want to dress up as.
Absolutely. And the thing is, when I wrote it, I was like, Roaring 20s, thinking how fun. And then I was like, so what are we going to call these 20s? How about like the Soaring 20s? Something. But
Oh, you're way ahead of the game.
Yeah.
you guys should know this. You will know this about me. I plan this far. In
Decades-
advance. You said,
decades
how do I
ahead of
beat?
time?
How do I beat seasonal affective disorder? I'm in spring already, man. Like I just,
Yeah.
oh, just like winter, just whoop.
A lot of times during the winter time, we end up coming over here to Deadwood to party and stuff because you have room or your friends show up. We have a lot of things going on.
All
here at Deadwood
inclusive
all the time.
resort. You literally never have to leave.
Well, you got
right?
the trolley too. Even if you go downtown, you got the trolley, and
Yeah.
we always stay at True because this is where it ends right here. It's FLYT.
Absolutely.
So we go around town, but we take the trolley back, which is really convenient. You don't have to call a lift. You just show up at the time. You hop on. You go down here. You get here, party down, and then your rooms are upstairs. That's
Underground
nice.
parking.
You don't have to take-
like scrape your windows
Yeah,
in
the
the
best
morning.
part
None
is
of
about
that.
staying here too is you don't have to hop back on the trolley to go downtown to your room. You just stay here and party.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love-
you
I
got
love
it
that.
down to a science now.
Hey, the blackjack tables come back.
I gotta start scheduling my life better because the day after
Call me.
every cool event
Call
or
me.
show that we play, I have to work or I have something going on. I'm just like,
Usually how it works out. You have something going on.
so I can never like stay and like actually not care about tomorrow.
That's why I'm glad we're doing this right now, not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I feel like trying to do this tomorrow. I'd be like,
I would not be here.
I am currently
take over, bro.
As Wednesday will be the 31st, right? Or Tuesday the 31st, Wednesday the 1st of the new
Yeah,
year.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm currently accruing PTO
Yeah.
for the following day because we're gonna be getting a hotel up here too. And I've been in all the rooms. This is a really nice hotel.
You
It
can't
is.
get a
It's
bad
awesome.
room.
No, oh no. And I mean, I'm not gonna say that the maintenance guys are really good or
Oh, the
anything.
maintenance
Like,
guys
the
are
rooms
awesome.
the rooms
Maintenance
are
guy over
beautiful.
here.
No, but yeah,
Literally
we definitely
nothing's
plan on
broken.
staying. The party, nothing's broken for now. And then,
But you're sitting here, so something might.
yeah, I was gonna say somebody might be ready.
Yeah, you
on
got
me
your
right now.
walkie on? You probably got like 6 things to fix now.
Guys, in like a month, we're gonna be bands from the 20s.
Oh, that's crazy.
Should we start a 20s cover band?
Yep.
What was
yeah.
the music in the 20s? I know
So
of like
good.
the 40s and on.
You know what would be
So
cool
good. It's like,
is if you guys actually did a collaboration. You guys did an acoustic set in my studio. You guys do the vocals and you guys do the beat and everything. That would be awesome.
Dude,
And
that would
then-
be
A
sick.
live show.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Let's
I'd love
do it.
that, you
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Absolutely
Oh,
down.
I'm all for it.
If you guys have time too to come to I got a studio.
Oh, I heard.
So it would be awesome to have you guys in to do an acoustic set and have you guys
we
in
should
and
do that for sure.
party down, have
Actually,
some-
our lead man raps over like in a couple of our new songs. Actually,
Really?
we're playing one
Rap.
tonight that he raps in. Yeah,
That's sick.
he's a good.
That's sick.
He did hip hop actually back in the day for
Yeah.
a while. So.
That's
have
dope.
some,
Yeah,
have some
DJ'd all
cocktails
that.
and throw down.
Yeah, man,
yeah.
we're always down. We just
Shout
did
out Nevada.
We did a podcast
Yeah,
a
where
couple
you
weeks
at?
ago. A couple weeks ago, we did a podcast, and he was asking about like the importance of like doing collabs with like local groups or local artists. And like we said, we're like, look, man, coming from like a competitive environment, like with football was like our life for longest. Music isn't competitive in the way that people think it is.
Absolutely.
Like everybody views it as this like, oh, you have to be the best, especially hip hop. Hip hop is this like, oh, you got to be top dog. Like you got to be the best one out. Like we can't all do it. No one's getting cut. No one's getting any awards.
I just feel like
you know,
once you start competing, like with your art, it's not really art anymore. You know what I mean?
Then you
And
get
you're doing it for the wrong reasons anyways. Like,
Well, and especially local artists. I mean, coming from a place like this, we should all support each other even after people are successful. And, you know, some people might not be that good at it, but it's still cool to shout out people in your local area and show love. And too often people want to, like you said, compete. And it's like, I'm not going to repost this person's music because I want to be doing as well as them or
I'm
better.
bigger. I want to be
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah,
and
well,
it's
and don't
like-
get me wrong, like competition is cool. I love sports. I watch all that shit, but like when it comes to music, you're not competing to achieve the exact same thing. You know what I
Away
mean?
from the
It-
mic, Conger, a little bit.
Sorry,
there you go.
sorry,
Put it in the
love
middle.
you.
Put it in the middle.
Anyway, yeah, you're not competing to do like the exact same thing. That's what competition is. You're like,
Right.
I can do this thing better than you.
Right.
But really, when you're doing anything like music or any kind of art, actually, you're not ever doing the same thing as anyone.
Right. It's a
Yeah,
different
so-
expression.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Swing that mic in the middle. Yeah.
That was the mission of having live music here. We haven't had any live music here that was not local.
That's awesome.
That's good. That's a good
We have
supported system.
okay, a year ago we moved to this area from here. A big part of it was the live music scene.
Yeah.
My husband and I love it. It's so fun. The talent here is amazing. There's no reason that we need to be bringing people from outside this area when we have bands like Camp Comfort, IVvory&KeyZ, Tie-Dye Volcano. I mean, we've had literally all the bands that I can think of. Well, Tie-Dye Volcano has not been here yet.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some things in the
Those guys are
works
awesome.
there.
I had the radio on.
I love it.
A couple of the boys from the radio on one of my podcasts. I think it was like number 12 or something. And I was talking to them, like radio stations really don't support a lot of the local. And they were like, and then I had a couple of guys on there saying they did. But I was like, come on, man. Like,
Nah, not
That's
really
okay.
at all.
They can't celebrate when one of you guys make it big, and I get to
Right.
say I had them at FLYT
Right.
Nightclub. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, in their defense, there is a lot that goes into the licensing.
there
of
is, and that's what
songs,
we were
too.
talking about. And it is.
so-
But
Yeah.
honestly, they own it. And it's theirs. It's
100%.
It is. And then it can give an hour.
So what's
of
the
their
workaround?
whole time. Yeah. It's, you know.
The funny thing is I don't know. It's like a thin line. I don't know how it actually works, but I know now with social media, like when you post material now, I believe it's automatically your ownership, especially because it's automatically dated and timed. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know how any of that actually works, but I do know there's licensing issues with the whole radio thing, which
Yeah.
sucks. But
Even like you said, though, I mean, imagine in a month, one day out of the month, they give an hour segment to play local music. And it's just like, all this has been edited. There's no naughty words. All the songs are owned by the artist. And it's like, that would help artists in our area and in surrounding areas.
that'd be
like,
so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've been trying to do this and getting more musicians into it. I swear to God, they're going to listen to me and they're going to do something, man, someday. And then you guys just look at me and be like, thanks, Tobar.
Yeah,
By the
exactly.
way, Tobar, I'm just gonna say thanks in general. This is the
Yeah.
coolest thing ever.
Yeah,
I think,
man.
man,
Thanks for
By the way.
having
This
us
is,
out.
this is the most people I've ever had on a podcast and the most people I've ever seen on a podcast.
Yeah,
This is the
Yeah.
most
Crazy.
I've ever seen.
It's a world
Is there
record.
like, yeah, I was like, can we put this down in the books? World record.
We're doing
You know.
really well at not being interruptive.
Yeah.
I'm doing the least well.
Yeah, it is. And that's one thing I thought about, too, having so many people on the mics, like everybody talking over each other. And having not headphones, you really couldn't hear what you're doing. And then all these cameras, I was like, I'm going to need another cocktail.
We could arrange that, I feel. Can we get a drink? You guys want drinks?
Yes, we should do
Are you
that.
kidding me?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
no, thank you.
Oh, are you on the clock, though, dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, thank you.
When are you done?
Get an old duels, bro.
I don't get tired.
Get a Red Bull or something.
No, I'll be fine.
You want those yard glasses? You
Yeah,
can
they'll
just do a
take 'em.
standard drink, one shot, and then fill it up.
One shot and this.
Just do, you know, like you make a drink, but you fill the rest of it with soda
Boom.
or whatever. I don't care. It's up to you guys.
I'm not yet.
I'm good.
Drink whatever.
Can I get a Corona?
You can't have that in there, though. No.
No, just a Corona. I'll just take a Corona. Corona Extra.
X.
Corona
Okay.
Extra.
Don't put any of those in those. Yard glasses. We tried beer in yard glasses, and it just like
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not good out of the straw.
it was no. You shouldn't put beer in straws.
I bought one of them football helmets, with the beers that you put in it with the straws, and it was nothing but foam. I was so sad.
Yeah.
I was like 18 when I got it. I was
No.
like, yeah, we're gonna party, and it was nothing but foam.
So you know you're not supposed to headbang before you open them, right?
I had no idea.
I just see
man.
you like with them Velcroed. And
This is like 1997.
That's crazy, man. I was
Maybe we
born
should
in
do that for a
96.
drink special.
You were what?
I was born in '96.
Oh my
I'll start
god, I'm
manufacturing
old.
some downstairs.
Really?
Damn, man.
What are you doing down here, Shannon? Nothing.
Nothing. I got, like,
Just
a
making a
stack
bunch of
cardboard
special.
hats.
And then I'm gonna do a shot of Rumplemans just for the podcast.
Why are you doing that?
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Bottle or tap?
Bottle, please. Thank you.
We got some big cojones over here.
Here, real quick. Where's my good?
I'm telling you, man.
Am I good right there?
Yeah.
Can we get like a bucket? Do you need a bucket?
He's not getting anything.
What?
No, thank you.
I can hear myself. Yeah, but I'm just wondering when I'm getting too loud. I don't want to be like you.
Yeah, when you
Man, just have a water.
start spiking a little bit, but that's good like that. Like if you guys just kind of lean. Yeah.
And you're louder than me, so.
I am so loud.
Yeah, you're fine right there.
What's up?
Sorry. I
Corona?
mean, I just am.
Talking into the mic like she can hear me. Can I get a Corona, please?
Like right in there with it.
She can't hear us though.
Yeah.
I just was talking to them. Afton, you're after school.
Will taste the best, and then the next morning I wake up and
That's-
the hangover
Whoops.
is horrible.
That's the problem. That's why I don't like stuff that tastes
Yeah,
good.
I can't
That's why
do
you
Yeah,
it.
it tastes amazing right now, but
Rumplemans,
tomorrow morning
baby.
it tastes terrible, and my life is
Rumplemans, baby.
terrible.
I'm like the worst.
Jameson and like IPAs, man, they're harsh and bitter, and like I don't feel like total
just
crap.
like life itself.
Yeah.
They're
Harsh and
delicious.
bitter.
Harsh and bitter.
It's like people that smoke
And-
menthol cigarettes. It's like, dude, just chew a piece of gum if you want mint. Smoke a cigarette if you want to taste a cigarette.
It's interesting. We're crossing lines here. Let the menthol smokers like what they like to smoke. Okay? And let the
Let's not be
non-menthol
judgy
smoker-
as hell
you know what I
here.
mean?
Fine. Sorry.
Yeah, right. That's like I'm a hot shower taker. That's by being like, dude, you don't need hot water. It's just a shower. If you want hot water, boil
Oh
some.
my God. You don't,
You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna take a shower, just shower. Like,
this friendship is off to a terrible start.
hey, it's the best way to travel, whether it
best way
starts
to
good or
travel,
bad.
baby.
Hey, we got to start honest. Yes, it's good.
Yeah. No, I drink horrible alcohol.
I'm
Honestly,
gonna go home
usually
and
like malt
smoke
liquor.
a menthol cigarette in a cold shower.
Yeah, like I don't want to be that guy that somebody hands me like a 40 of OE or something, or
I don't
like
even
the
know
high
what that
grab
is. What is that?
of 40 ounces.
40s?
What?
40 ounce
ounce.
malt
What's
liquor?
OE?
Old English.
Old English.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but like,
Okay.
I don't want to
Had
get
a
to
lot of
Sorry.
those in my punk rock days.
I don't want to get to where someone hands me one in a celebratory matter, and I'm just like, no, I'm gonna have
thanks.
the top shelf.
Yeah.
Like,
Let me
nah.
get a.
I don't care if I'm worth $1 billion. If someone hands me a brown bag with a high grab
Sweating.
hurricane, I'm
Cheers,
thank
baby.
you.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Actually, I just had a high gravity last night. I just had a 40 last night. That is not a joke.
Like
Okay, now I have like some life goals that I need to like write
always-
down.
I
Drink
always say
a 40 ounce.
Yep.
I always say
Old
there's
English.
there's a difference between being broke and cheap.
Yep.
So I'll probably be like, you know what? I'll take it.
I mean, sometimes when you're cheap, you're less broke. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
well played.
Y'all ever done Edward 40 hands?
I
Oh
have.
no, man! Don't
Here's a
duct
life
tape
goal
me.
for you.
Did you say y'all? Have y'all?
Yeah, sorry.
Have y'all ever done
Sorry.
it?
So you
I'm
duct
from
tape
Dallas.
240s to
No,
your
I-
hands, and you have to finish them before you can get them off.
But no, haven't done that.
Yeah, it was like
you have to
18,
Nice
duct
goal,
tape
okay.
them, and they can't
I
leave
gotta
your
get a
hands
notepad
till you
out
finish them.
now because I have.
Yeah,
Drinking OE
that's a life
40.
goal for sure. That'll be a fun time.
Edward.
And then I
Don't
got a
make any of
small
his life
bladder,
goals
so I'll
your
have to
passes.
sleep real bad.
You'll
Trying
just
to
have
take your pants down.
Drink them on the toilet, I guess.
See, that's another thing I like about Rumplemans is it's not like some people drink beer. Cool, I like beer. I like a beer, 2 beer. But like if you give me a 12-pack, I'm gonna get through 6 and I'll be bloated. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I
Oh,
need
yeah.
liquor.
Cheap
I
beer.
agree with that.
Rumplemans, I could take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. And
Whoever is listening to this,
Wake up in the drunk
9,
tank.
10, 11, 12.
whoever
take,
is
like,
listening
20
to this
shots.
and is still sleeping on Rumplemans, man, Get over it. Go try them out. I'm telling you, 3-4 shooters of Rumpelmans, $4 out your pocket, and you are
Minty
at a
fresh.
great
Minty
level,
fresh,
smelling
man.
good.
So I'll say it like this. I used to like it. It's just
Until
that
that
one
one bad
experience.
experience.
Yeah,
One
so I
bathroom.
can't do
And
it.
I've never actually taken a shot in the bathroom, so I'm
Right?
now that I know not to.
I like
It used to be really punk rock, all right?
I like that Lord Grizzly. I have like 2 of those, and that's like having like a 6,
That's my
7
fourth
beers.
one.
Damn, man.
I thought Lord Grizzly was your nickname, dog. I didn't know that was what you were drinking.
That's awesome. That's from now on, man. You're Lord Grizzly.
Lord Grizzly. That's the coolest nickname.
It
Definitely.
is. That's tough.
Can I?
I'll take it.
I won't have
That
that.
is a good one.
Camp
You can
Comfort,
have that nickname. I
Camp
promise I
Comfort,
won't steal
and
it.
Lord Grizzly.
Featuring.
It's a pretty cool nickname. I couldn't bear having it though.
Oh, here we go,
Dad
dude.
joke.
Here we go.
Ba-dum.
Dad joke.
Just don't spill these on the equipment, fellas. Is that mine?
Let's go.
I don't know what that is. Yep, definitely not
Try it
a
out.
Corona.
Oh no, my
No, you're fine. Thank you.
Fancy Coors Light.
How's it going?
Alrighty.
Thirsty.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got
All
nothing.
over my equipment.
Oh, weird. Awkward.
All right, let me show you how it's done. Cheers.
There we go. Oh, he said, hold up.
Oh.
You can't just try to cheers you, man. Give him a second.
Get your water, get your water out.
Oh,
your
I'm
water.
cheersing my agua.
Oh, yeah. Get her in there.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. Salud.
All right.
Afton.
Yep.
I'll just
I
like
drank mine all gone.
Connecticut share mine.
Okay. I got This
Cheers
is
to
really good
podcasting
beer.
at FLYT Nightclub.
Yes, sir.
And this
during
beer
the day.
is really- It's a German beer. It's very good. I don't know the name of it. You'll have to ask them.
What's everybody's New Year's plans anyway?
Party.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When it's
So
like
we're actually we're opening for
it's cold.
John Wayne and the Pain.
John
at
Wayne
A
and the
Camp
Pain.
Super fun.
in Rapid City.
Oh, right on. Anything you guys want to plug? You got.
Oh yeah, man. So we're doing our New Year's Eve show here at FLYT. That'll be awesome, and I think that starts at 10:30, I believe.
Sounds good.
Yeah, 10:30, I think, and then we're gonna have our first little push of merchandise coming out. We'll have some here at the show. We got our first project, our first EP is coming out. It's called Elevator. That'll be out this month, sometime before the show. We don't know exactly yet when. And then we're hoping that next year we can try to do a tour with like a big name artist. We were talking to our booking agent and everything, and he wants to get something figured out. So that'll be really cool. I mean, that's in the future, but the biggest things right now is EP, merchandise, and the show. And then real quick, shout out to everyone who's been a part of this, man. Like I said, I just started 8 months ago, and it's been unbelievable. Our numbers are through the roof for what they should be. And so shout out to Katie Joe. She's our graphic designer, photographer. Shout out to Destin Human. He's our videographer. Shout out to Jason Randy. He's our booking agent. Also helps with like some managerial stuff as well. Shout out to all the friends and family. Bradley Adamson was like our clothing designer for our first music video. Yep. We got Peyton Nelson and all her friends out in San Diego that were in our last video. We got Eric Swiftwater, Trey Fleming, Lavender, Lavender, Amanda, Raven, and Brittany, obviously, and then the kids. Shandon's kids have been amazing. It's just cool to see, man. Like it's a hell of a process. So that's my plug, man. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to you for having us on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah, it's been awesome. So
Trying
The
to
video
spread the
is
word.
really fun.
Trying to
Thank you.
spread the
I
word
love
of musicians around here and all sorts of stuff. Like, I'm gonna do so much now that I have studio. We're gonna get
Yep.
so many things going on, and I do want more people to come in and collaborate stuff. Like this whole community work together. The more collaborating we do, that's what I want to do.
Turn South Dakota up.
Yeah, man. What do you guys?
For real.
You guys want to plug something? What you got going on? What you got coming up?
Well, our next show is the 27th here at FLYT, the Decade Dance Party. So
Get a room.
get a room. We got deals. We got we'll probably be dressed as 70s band again.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of our gig.
My outfit's still in my
Go-to.
truck, so it's easy.
On hold.
And then we got the New Year's show at Hay Camp in Rapid, John Wayne Payne.
Yep, so we'll be opening for them. Sorry to plug when you guys also have a New Year's show. But everybody, that's the hard part
Spread the
about
love
music
here. Let's
around
spread
here.
the love.
we
Oh,
just
yeah.
talked about this. We just
So-
talked about it.
If you're in the Deadwood area, check these guys out. But if you're
Absolutely.
in Rapid City, come out to
Yeah.
Hay Camp and check
Yeah,
us out.
For sure, yeah.
For real.
And I think then we'll be going out to Hay Camp on like the 17th or
17th.
something.
Yeah.
So we'll be out there too, man. And like, but this is why I was excited to do this podcast, is just kind of get another connection in the book and
Yeah.
you know, just start seeing like what's going on in the hills. Like there are so many talented artists, not just musicians. The art out here is insane.
There's a lot, yeah.
Unbelievable.
I think some of
especially-
them are actually afraid to come out because of
Yeah,
what people
they
say.
are.
Especially with hip hop. There's a lot of people I know just they're talented, but they just everybody around here likes to talk shit sometimes.
Everybody
yeah.
listens to hip hop though.
No, it'd be so huge.
Like-
We'd have a huge hip hop.
man,
yeah,
following
why
on
is
The
it?
thing with
It's not
hip-
new.
The thing with
It's
hip
not
hop
a new
though is
thing.
all we hear is radio hip hop anymore.
Right.
And so I mean you have your select group of people who like underground or who like more intellectual music, and then there's a large part of the pie chart. This isn't a 50-50 thing here. This is
a little
like
yellow in
70-30, and
Right.
most people, if you don't sound like the Drakes or the Chris Browns or the J. Coles or whatever is like perfected on the radio,
Yeah.
and if you want to talk about problems and not spending money, and you know, it
Right.
I don't know, it really lowers the market because people compare you to what they hear on MTV. And
It's because that's what they're used to
J.
hearing,
Cole's
and
super
that's what
sick,
they
though.
think.
yeah, I love J. Cole.
J. Cole might be my favorite. J. Cole and Big Crit.
J. Cole's so good.
One day, J. Cole, I'm gonna show you this podcast. I promise that. I'm gonna show you this podcast.
I can't wait for that day.
Check me
yeah.
out when I was starting.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Shout out
Cool,
Jermaine.
man. I love that.
Jermaine, I love you.
But it's been cool just to make the connections. And like I said, the art out here is insane. Like there's people. There's a kid. God, I don't remember his name. Lucas maybe. Lucas Olson maybe. I'm not even close with him or anything. But dude just plays acoustic guitar. Goes out to like some of the parties out in Spearfish. Plays at
Wiley?
like coffee clubs and stuff. Or
Luke Wiley's a
coffee
rapper.
shops. No. This is like one of Amanda's friends.
Oh, okay.
And one of the most talented musicians I've ever seen. It was unbelievable. The kid's got like that Frank Ocean type of vibe to him.
Oh, nice.
And he's
Kinda-
doing free shows. He's not even getting paid right now, I don't think. But like just to see people around this area, and Lavender is one of our good friends. Unbelievable talent. She's on Miss Me With That, one of our tracks that's out right now. Just to see the talent is insane. And this is such a small area, at least to like what we're used to, you know. But it's concentrated. There's a lot of depth here.
Everybody's coming out of the
Yeah.
works now that wants to do something. Shout out to Mitchell Stafford. He was actually thinking about starting a band too because he loves it, and it's the only thing
Dude,
that's
he
holding back
should.
is
For real.
my buddies. Shout out to Creative 605 down in Rapid City. My buddies just have a studio basically for creators to just come in and do their art.
That's
or,
incredible,
Yeah,
man.
practice acoustic, do photos, anything creative. They just have that studio that you can just use, and it's free. They just, they live off of like a little donation or whatever it is you can, the change in your pocket for using it, but they don't have a minimum or a maximum or anything.
Dude, that's
That's
awesome.
sick.
Just go in and use it.
that
Yeah.
at? Where's that at?
Creative 605 Studio. It's in the Buell building downtown, right above Cave Collective. So, yeah, that's such a good idea though. I was
Yeah.
like, you guys are taking out of your own pocket to
Yeah,
give back
man.
to the community.
That's like a charity. That's
It
like,
is, man.
That's
Yeah.
like a charity.
It's awesome. I dig it. I love every time they open that door to the kitchen.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you're gonna come up here and like Aftin had mentioned, there's everything here that you need, from morning to night. But the food here should not be slept on because now that I've worked here for like 3 months and I get to smack a little bit of everything.
I don't know. And then, so then Marcos is open till 3 a.m. So it's perfect. It's like the perfect party atmosphere. Play some slots.
Getting Marco's
Get a-
pizza, and instead of going to, what's the one on the end? Hickox to get pizza at night, and there's that giant line.
Ugh.
They just come over here and grab one and go upstairs.
Right. And they deliver.
Eat one piece
I
and
don't
pass
think-
out.
It's so good.
Man, I'm pretty sure Taco Bell is the only place open after midnight in Spearfish.
Yeah.
At any time of it, it's just terrible.
Welcome
Like,
to Deadwood, my friend.
Yeah. It's,
Hey, if we're not sleeping on things, don't sleep on Taco Bell either, though.
oh,
Hey, oh no.
hey, hold up. If that's how you took that, that is not how I intended it. That is not how I intended it. I love me some TB. Don't worry about that.
Taco Bell. What's wrong with you guys?
Everybody loves Taco Bell.
I don't, man.
Really?
I can't do the $5 boxes or anything. It's just like those tortillas and yeah, exactly. That's
Go to Guadalajara.
Well, you're a real Latino man, so whatever. I also like, real Mexican cuisine, but I also like West Mex nonsense crap. that taste amazing.
West Mex.
West Mex.
Taco John's,
It's not
potato
even Tex-Mex
Olays.
anymore.
Yeah, dude, it's so ridiculous.
Put those in front of a real Mexican
I
and
was
be
gonna
like,
say, I think
what is this?
I think the biggest problem is that they coin it as Mexican food. If they had just opened up a fast food joint, just kind of left it, like then no one would even expect Mexican food, and it would just
I
be
don't
good.
consider
like,
it Mexican food
No,
at
that-
all.
that
By
is-
any means.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. There's beans and there's tortillas. Come on now. That's Mexican food.
It's basically a hamburger just put in like a tortilla.
That's exactly what it is, too.
Meat, cheese, and vegetables.
Right.
Hey, what the hell's wrong with that? What's
And I
wrong
like-
with that?
And I like it spicy. You know what I mean?
That's
It's better.
perfect.
The Caucasians have started making like the sushi burgers, and they're like massive double sushi burgers. Yeah, they're getting huge now.
How is that a thing?
I don't know,
I've
but I was
I've
like,
never heard of this ever.
my buddy
What's
was
a
like,
sushi burger.
yeah, sushi burger is basically like a sushi roll.
Yeah.
But it's a burger, dude, with like
Inside
On
of
a
it?
tuna.
bun?
Yeah, no, it's
That's disgusting.
it's
No, it's not.
Yes, it
the
is.
I'm not a
What
big-
Caucasians are doing this?
Not us.
okay, man.
Obvious.
I would
No, I'm
definitely
not
try
gonna do
that. I would
Let
definitely
me
try
put
that.
that
I
out
would
there.
try
a lot of
that.
things I don't do that.
Jalapenos,
Let me
cream
put
cheese.
that out
Give
there.
me a giant sushi roll. I'm all about it.
I love sushi too, man, but a burger.
I like sushi, but
A sushi burger. Wait, hold on. So is it literally just sushi with bread, or is it like lettuce, tomato, onion?
no.
Sushi.
Isn't it
I
like
don't
a
know.
giant
Soy
roll,
sushi.
basically?
It's like a burger. You're probably googling it, so Googling it.
Googleizing.
No, Google.
It's like rice. Yeah, Google it, man. It's like rice, and then
the rice is the bun.
Post a picture up. It's rice, whatever it is, like the meat, and then like the avocado and whatever.
Yeah, like sushi meat though. It's not
but
a
it's-
not a
yeah.
cheeseburger.
Oh, I see what you're
No,
saying.
it's not a
Yeah,
burger burger,
it's-
but it's like a
it's-
sushi,
okay,
whole
okay,
sushi roll
okay.
made into a
Size of it.
burger.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
I was
better
like,
than
where
what
do
I
I
Seeing
get
thought.
multiple styles here, but
I'm eating it.
oh, dude,
It's
actually, it
just a
looks
giant-
kind of
it's just
awesome.
a giant
Hey, I was
sushi.
gonna say that sounds way better than what I thought
I was
originally,
not
man.
picturing that.
Yo,
That looks good.
here, I'm gonna pass it around for the whole class to
Please
see.
do,
But
please do.
Will you share this?
okay, so there's kind of like the first.
Yeah, right.
There's
but
the
you have
first
to use
one
a
right there,
fork.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I think isn't sushi like the point of sushi to have like way too much food in your mouth all at the one time? Oh yeah.
I don't know. I feel like sushi just stands
Yeah,
for
what do you guys-
harder.
But you're supposed
I
to
don't
like
know what you're
sushi's
worried
supposed to be
about.
like, oh, okay, that was a big bite of delicious.
It's nice
You have
when
to
it's
use
just
a
a
fork.
roll. Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't use
Yes.
a fork. Though.
What do you mean?
Yep.
Oh, I'm smacking.
All
one
of a
those.
sudden, I'm a
I'm
fan.
beating that
All
all
of a sudden, I'm a fan of these Caucasians.
I take back all I said about those Caucasians. Now.
He would prefer if it was like Spanish rice.
All right,
right.
man.
That would
Oh, yeah.
Getting racist over here. I love it. But this does actually look pretty good. I take it back. I saw a really crappy photo of one.
Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 other photos that look terrible, but those the ones. Are you looking at the fried
Okay.
one? The,
Yeah,
like, with
look
fried
at the
top?
fried one. Like
Yeah,
the
see, that
volcano.
one-
If it was like the volcano
looks
roll
like
that was
garbage.
fried,
That's
oh my
spicy.
god, that'd be awesome.
But you have to eat it with a fork and a knife. That's not sushi in my book.
No, it really isn't. But
See, but
Whatever.
Taco Bell isn't Mexican food. This
True
is what I'm
story.
getting back to.
Okay.
It's
Yep.
like,
There's
you
a
just
market
let it
for
be
it.
its own thing. Let it be its
Yep.
own thing.
Okay.
Americans haven't invented any of their own food anyway, so it's like just like
didn't they
The
invent the
bunch
hot
of
dog?
hey, mashed potatoes.
Maybe.
I think they
You don't think
invented
mashed
the turkey.
potatoes came from us? Americans, we made mashed potatoes. You know we did.
The turkey.
They eat that for every meal, and I haven't figured it out yet.
Turkey, mashed potato stuffing. I feel like those are American.
Boom, boom, boom. Rattled off the 3 top ones too.
I did. Just
Christmas,
boom.
Easter.
I literally just
Halloween.
cooked those 3 things.
America.
Right. We got 1 minute, so we're gonna close this up. Well, everybody, we are gonna have to close this up because we're gonna have to get this party started. Thanks for being here, everybody, man. All you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Cam,
Seriously, thanks for
Comfort,
having us.
It's awesome.
Afton, thanks for having us here
Absolutely.
at FLYT.
I can't wait to see
Amazing.
what you
Cadillac
guys
Jacks,
pull out together. It's
Ivory and
gonna be awesome.
Keys. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy us. You can find these guys on Instagram, Ivory and Keys, and you can watch their videos on YouTube. Get a hold of them on Twitter, Facebook. You can listen to them on Spotify, iTunes. Same with these guys, Spotify, iTunes. Shit.
Well, he plugged us. I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Don't worry, he's
No, I
got
still
cuttable-
got time. I still got
Yeah, he has stuff to cut. So. I think I went off about cursive earlier. So.
But we got Camp Comfort, and we'll be able to. Do you guys have videos?
Working on one right
Well,
now.
yeah,
There's
we're
a
working on
music
one.
video being made,
Destin
yeah.
Human's doing that one also.
Destin's amazing, man. Destin is the best out here right now.
Cool. Yeah, I
promise
do
you.
like you guys' videographer.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's solely ours.
Not
he
ours,
did.
but he's done all of our videos.
I
Thus
plan
far.
on getting to that a little later on too sometime.
Yeah, man, he's
Because,
killer, man.
He's sick.
I like to have
Best
fun
that
and
I've
do
seen in
goofy
the
stuff.
hills.
Afton, thanks for having
Yes.
us. Conger, thanks for making it, and everybody. Johnny, my homie, Lord Grizzly,
Lord Grizzly, aka.
Lord Grizz.
aka Kev.
Kev,
Hey
real
man,
quick,
good to
real
meet you
quick,
guys.
Last thing that I have to say before I forget,
Pleasure.
a lot of people get it confused. If you do look us up, Ivory is spelled with 2 V's and KeyZ is spelled with a Z. So Ivory with 2 V's, KeyZ with a Z. And yeah, just from the both of us, thanks for having us, man. It was great to meet all you guys. We'll have to make it out to
Yeah,
one of
you
your
guys
shows, collab, something.
I
man.
hope you guys come to
Yeah,
the
let's get
studio
that
and collab.
studio
That's the thing, though.
session
You
done.
guys sound
Actually,
busy,
yeah.
and we're kind of busy. I hope I can seriously make it something.
Well, I got
fun,
Kevin
so-
on Facebook already, so I'll send a message.
And I
right
just
there.
added you guys. I
Yeah.
liked your page too.
Heck
So
yeah, awesome.
I'd love to see what you guys do.
All right,
Cool, man.
We'll have them in the studio for all the collaboration. I hope you guys check it out. We'll see you guys.
Hell
Peace. Peace out.
Later. Cheers.
yeah. Cheers.
Sorry about the Spanish rice joke.
I gotta get it.
You gotta get a drink, ladies.
I will.
That's awesome. Sorry, that's Spanish rice joke. That's how you gotta end it.
Thanks, guys.
Spanish rice. I didn't know.
I gotta recurl my hair.
Title is Spanish Rice.
I gotta pee. I've had to pee for like.
I like your setup, man. This is nice.
Thanks, man. This is Zach.
There's all types of